Next we're going to have, I can't pronounce the word really well, but it's the Tamburitza group, the Croatians. They're going to come up and tell you more about it. But, here in the Cultural Gardens, we don't play favorites. But if you ask, what are some of your favorite gardens, one or two of us might say the Croatian garden, which is just a couple of gardens down. They have the statue of the immigrant mother. And Tom Turkley was here. His father actually designed and sculpted that statue, the immigrant mother. Instead of just honoring one famous Croatian, it honors all the women who have come over here, often with kids in tow, as immigrants and come to start a new life in the U.S. So if you get a chance, be sure to visit the immigrant mother statue in the Croatian garden there, just a couple down. We'll let them set up, and I know Cookie's going to give you a lot of details of what we're doing here when you're ready. Thanks.
Happy they all brave the weather. We are Zumbercani. Zumbercani is named for a region in Croatia which is called Zumberak. It's northwest it's in the northwest of Croatia. So Croatia, for people who don't know, is part of the former Yugoslavia. I tell people go to Italy and then make a right. And that'll get you to Croatia along the Adriatic coast. We are going to do some numbers for you tonight. I will talk to you a bit about what they mean. I love listening to all different cultures and their songs, but it helps a lot if you kind of have an understanding of what the basics are. So we have been established since 1997, and the reason why we're called Zumbercani is we used to practice at St. Nicholas Byzantine Croatian Church, which was settled by people from the Zumberak region. And so since we practiced there, that's why we called ourselves the Zumbercani. Our instruments are called the Tamburitza or Tambura, and they're a family of stringed instruments. This is the smallest one of them. It's called the Bisonica or the cream. And usually it plays a lead and also harmonies. And then we have the next size up, which is the brach, which is a little deeper tone. Same thing, playing the lead and the harmonies. After that we have the cello, but it's not like a concert cello, so it's a handheld cello. And then we have our bugadia, which also is known as like the guitar, does the rhythm, they play chords. And then we have a bass. She's got the tambura bass. This is a regular concert bass, right? The tambura bass actually has frets. So that's the difference between them. So we have Croatians who also play the tambura bass, which is fretted. Concert bass does not have frets, much like a violin. So our first song, let me get my notes so I remember. So in Croatia, most of the Croatian songs are about finding love, hanging on to love, losing love, jealous love, unrequited love, love of homeland, and drinking with your friends. This first song is just that. It's welcoming everyone here, and what better welcome than having a drink with all your friends. So it's Dignimo Čaše, which means let's raise a glass. And then after that we're going to do a lady's song, and she's telling her lover what it is that every woman wants. For her, it's just to be loved, and for him to caress her, and not to leave her lonely.